Hello students, today's lesson is electricity. In this class, we are going to learn about what is electricity, what constitutes electricity, how does it flow in an electric circuit, and what is a charge. Children, just look at all these pictures and tell me, can we live without these facilities today? I think your answer is no. All these facilities are very essential in today's life, and these have made our life more comfortable. That's okay, children. Do you know how do they work? What do they need to run? Yes, these require electricity to run. Come, let's explore more about it. Here I am presenting an analogy of electric circuit. You're all familiar with water current and air current, no? When water is flowing, we say that water current, and when air is blowing, we say it air current. Then think, what is flowing in the electric current? Yes, electric charges. When electric charges are flowing through a conductor, we say that there is an electric current. Look at these two pictures. In the above picture, you can see a pump and a flow of water inside the pipe. And in the second picture, you can see wire, which is a conductor, and a battery. The flow of electric charges in a conductor is similar to the flow of water in a pipe. Here, water pump exerts pressure on the water to move inside the pipe. In the same way, the battery exerts pressure and makes the charges move in an electric circuit. The pipe is like the wire in the electric circuit. The pump is like the battery. See, water flows through the pipe and fills the tank only when pump and pipes are connected. In the same manner, electric charges flow through the circuit and makes the bulb glow only when battery, conductor and the bulb are connected. This continuous and closed path of an electric current is called an electric circuit. We know that bulb glows only when its switch is on. A switch makes a conducting link between the battery and the bulb. It is a device used to close or open an electric circuit. When the switch is on, the circuit is closed. That means electric current flows and hence the bulb glows. On the other hand, when the switch is off, the circuit is broken or open. That means the electric current stops flowing and the bulb does not glow. Okay, children. We have been using the words charge and electric charge frequently, no? Then what is a charge? Charge is a fundamental particle in an atom. It may be positive or negative. In circuits having metallic wires, electrons constitute the flow of charges. Electric charge is denoted by the letter Q, and SI unit of electric charge is coulomb. We know that an electron possesses a negative charge of 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So, 1 coulomb of charge is equivalent to the charge contained in nearly 6 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. Electric current. Electric current is expressed by the amount of charge flowing through a particular area in unit time. In other words, it is the rate of flow of electric charges. It is denoted by the letter I. We considered that electric current flows in the circuit from the positive terminal of the cell to the negative terminal of the cell. Actually, direction of current is taken opposite to the flow of electrons because electrons were not known at the time when the phenomenon of electricity was discovered first, and current was considered to be the flow of positive charges. Conventionally, the direction of electric current is shown from positive to negative, which is opposite to the direction of flow of electrons. We can express electric current as charge by time. That is, if a net charge Q flows across any cross-section of a conductor in time t, then the current I through the cross-section is Q by T. I is equal to Q by T. The SI unit of electric current is ampere and is denoted by the letter A. 1 ampere is defined as the flow of 1 coulomb of charge per second. That is, 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per 1 second. Small quantities of current are expressed in milliampere and microampere. 1 milliampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 ampere and 1 microampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. Children, how do we measure the electric current? An instrument called ammeter measures the electric current in a circuit. It is always connected in series to the circuit. Why ammeter is always connected in series? Let me explain this with the help of this water meter, which is connected in series with the water system. When this water meter is connected in series, water directly enters into the meter and so it can measure the amount of water that flows in it. Here, the same amount of water that is there in the pipe flows through the meter and gets measured. In the same manner, when ammeter is connected in series, the same current that is there in the circuit flows through it and gets measured. That's why ammeter is always connected in series. Okay children, that's all for today. Now try to answer these questions and check your understanding.
To watch more such videos, please subscribe my channel.